Welcome back, guys. This is the Crypto Angel on UPLAND, the virtual real estate game where you can actually make real PayPal cash just by buying and selling virtual real estate. We have actually been playing this game for 4 months now, and actually are halfway to being a UPLAND millionaire. We have 52,000 UPX to spend today, and where are we going to spend it, guys? I'm going to tell you in a second. We actually possessed 51 properties, 457,000 UPX worth, and 0.46 of Spark, which we're actually building a house with, a house or an NFT, whatever you want to call it, guys. And our aim is to reinvest every single penny into this game. We are not actually taking anything out of this game. We are just reinvesting each time and hoping to grow to make a more higher UPX monthly value. We make 3,811 every month. We're going to spend this 52,000 UPX at the top here, and we'll see how much change, how much difference there will be in our monthly gains. So this video will be very helpful for people how to buy houses, how to spend your UPX, and also how to choose wisely. So we're going to go into Los Angeles, which is actually new out in UPLAND. I have noticed a slight dip in prices, so this will be a good time to come in and grab those cheap properties. So we'll go on the hunt button on the right here, and we'll go and shuffle our way down until we can find the cheapest house. Also, check how many square meters the house is and how much it brings in UPX per month, as this is very important to us in our gameplay. As you can see at the top here, most of the properties, the cheapest ones, are actually in dollars. We're going to go for UPX. The cheapest one out there is $7,999, and it's actually on a corner. I actually love properties that are on corners. I have a fetish for corner houses. So 80 UPX per month and 44 square meters. Oh my God, there you go. We have just bugged out. The actual UPLAND is on maintenance. Let's hope we just didn't lose our UPX. Let's try logging back in one more time, and it's still under maintenance. We'll log back in again, and we're back in. You can see that the money is actually come out of our account. Let's go and check if we actually have that property, because we were hoping that went through on the blockchain. Let's hope we didn't get scammed on this one. It looks like we have an extra property in Los Angeles. Thank goodness for that. Let's zoom in, see if it's there. And yes, it's Fenwick Street. It's that corner house that I was telling you about 3 seconds ago. $7,999. That's what we paid for it. That's our third house, I think, in Los Angeles. And we're actually going to spend the whole of this 43,000 UPX that's left in Los Angeles. So let's scroll back, and back. The reason why, so we can actually see that we're actually spreading our properties around correctly for future treasure hunts, as we will actually come and visit this village with our icon and hopefully do treasure hunts one day, as it's a higher tier than where we are at. We're in Bakersfield, which is quite a low tier, so the actual prizes on the treasure hunt are a little bit lower. So let's scroll down now and check out for the next cheapest house. Let's hoping it's on another corner. Let's see if hopefully it's going to be cheap. I would like to pay around the same price. 8,000 seems pretty reasonable to me, as in Bakersfield is about 10,000 the cheapest house, and the rents seem to be a little bit lower because it's a lower tier village. And I actually love Bakersfield. I'm not saying it's a lower tier, but it was the best place for me to start off with, and we started off and we did really well. Oh, here we go. 8,288, that's 45 square meters. We've got 42 square meters, 61 square meters. That's a little bit more interesting. Herrick Avenue, we have 61 square meters. That's 8,400 UPX. We'll just go ahead, I'm not a robot, and just go and buy them out, and then we'll check out if they're spread out a little bit just after that. We are officially new owners. Excellent. So we actually got the actual blockchain certificate this time. It didn't bug out like the last time. That doesn't not happen very often. Don't worry, guys. And even it did happen, we didn't lose anything. They managed to actually save my transaction, which is really good news. That's the best thing about it all being recorded on the blockchain. Okay, time to scroll down. We have 34,792 UPX left to spend. Let's go and see the next cheapest property, guys. We've got one here at 8,000. It's going to be a bit too small. 8,050, too small. 8,288 Kelvin. And let's see, Woodcock Avenue. We have 61 square meters with a monthly earning, around about the same as the other ones, 80 UPX per month. So let's have a look down and make sure we can't find maybe something a bit bigger with the same amount of UPX price attached to it, which means more UPX every month for the same amount of UPX spent. So, we're always trying to try and get these best deals. So here we go. We can see this starting to come into UPX. 8,050, 8,288. Let's scroll down. Can we find something a bit bigger? 64 square meters. Cantaloupe Avenue, look at that. 64 square meters, 8,450. That's 83 nearly per month. We're just going to go ahead and buy that. We're not even going to make offers. We're just going to go ahead and buy it. As I said, we're here to spend 53,000 or 52,000 UPX. So we are officially owners of another house in Los Angeles. So let's keep on doing this. That's how much is left now, guys. We have 25,920 UPX left to spend. Check the map out. This is lovely spread out. Look at this triangle formation. I think the next house that we're going to buy, we're actually going to zoom in on the map and try and find the area where we want to buy, because I don't want to end up with two in the same area. As I said, I am spreading these out for future treasure hunts. And zooming in on the map here, we're actually finding very similar prices. 8,500, that's perfect. 72 square meters, and it's actually bringing in 96 UPX every month. So we're just going to go straight away and buy that, because that's even better deals than we'll be getting. Sometimes it's good to zoom in on that map. When you've got too much choice, you get lost in that mumbo jumbo of information. We are official owners of another house in Los Angeles. This feels great, guys. 16,000 UPX left in our account. And the actual formation on the map is looking excellent. We've got 4 nicely spread out at the top here. I think we've got another one down the bottom somewhere, and maybe even one in the middle. So this is great news. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. Let's zoom into that map again in another area. And this looks a bit more expensive in this area. See that starting at 9,900. I'm not feeling too hot about that. I'm going to wait to see what happens. Let's have a little hunt round. It actually brings in 111, which is not bad for rent, but it's just that little bit too expensive. I'm going to have a little look around, see if we can find something better. You know, it's not worth always hurrying and buying that first property that you just look at. I mean, I do have fetishes for corners. As I said before, I love houses that are on corners. I find that people stop at them more when they're actually looking for treasures. Here we go. This list looks a little bit cheaper. 8,499, 8,500 for this one. 72 square meters, brings in 94 every month. That's quite a lot. We're just going to go ahead and buy that last one there. Excellent. We are official owners, nearly, of another property. And there you go, guys. We are officially owners of another house in Los Angeles. How much do we have left? 8,070 UPX. This is getting very tight because that is about the price of a house, but the only problem is there is a 5% fee. So obviously, if we do find a house at 8,000 UPX, we will not be able to buy it because there will be 800, half of 800, 450 fee, UPX fee for buying that house, which we do not have. So what we're going to do is going to collect our rent money. Great way of getting free UPX, and now we have 8,475 UPX. We might have enough to buy a last house in Los Angeles, guys. In 4 months, we have actually literally flown in this game. This has been one of our best investments from 2021, and we hope it will continue all the way through 2022. Our UPX value per month now is 4,245. Would you believe it? That has bumped up quite a lot, guys, which makes the game a lot more interesting. We are going to go ahead and buy the last house and spend the last of this UPX that is sitting on the Crypto Angels account. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me spend all of my UPX and hunting out for cheapest houses in Los Angeles. If you do appreciate it, don't forget the little thumbs up. It helps with me making more content. And I must admit, it does also put a smile on my face. Let's scroll down and find the last one. Look at this one, it's cheap, 7,899. It's pretty small, it's on a corner, and you know I have a fetish for corners. I'm going to have a look around because I'm not sure, but I have a very close attachment to that particular property. I'm going to have a look. If we can find another one that hits a corner with maybe a few more square meters, we'll go for it. If not, we'll come back and buy that last house, and that will be done for Los Angeles. But I think I'm going to actually buy this one because it is in an alley. It is kind of on a corner. It doesn't bring much UPX in every month, but we're going to end up with that one. I know it, and I can feel it in my bones. Let's go and buy the last property with the 8,475 UPX that we have remaining in this account. I'm actually going to buy it this time, as this one did not go through. We did not have enough money for the second bigger one, so we're just going to go straight back, find that first one that we were looking at right at the beginning, buy it off, spend the rest of our UPX, and we will be done, guys. We will be ready to go in and look at how many properties we actually have in total. I think it will be 57 if I'm guessing right, and also how much UPX we will rake in every month with our property rental money. So 312S St. Louis Street is actually ours. I'm not a robot. We'll just go ahead and buy that and mint that straight on the blockchain. We have spent every single penny of our money and we have literally broke. 181.94 UPX left in our account, which we cannot actually buy anything with that. So we'll actually stop right there on the buying or spending spree, I should say. Los Angeles map is looking great right now. Not good enough to move my actual icon to the actual village of the town. As I said, 57 properties, 447,000 UPX. I think that might update in a minute, to be honest with you. But as I said, 5 up in the north, 2 in the middle, and 1 right down in Long Beach will not be enough to move my icon to the actual town, not to do treasure hunts, not as of yet. When we have another 10 or 15 properties, we'll sell a few off, maybe in Bakersfield if we can get good prices, and try and swap them for higher UPX value, always trying to gain a UPX in the game. So let's scroll in and you can see right now, 4,296 UPX free every month without even playing the game. 5 collections, and we have a total net worth of 447,000, which is halfway to being a millionaire. Most of our properties in Bakersfield, as you can see at the top here, so quite a few of them in New Orleans. We did have a nice spending spree in New Orleans, and now we're attacking the Los Angeles properties, and there you have the Bakersfield properties down the bottom here. And it has been a great experience. 4 months of grinding and selling and buying and sharing all the journey with you guys, which has been great, you know. We did actually stop posting for about a week or 2 weeks because we had a break. And also, I must admit, UPLAND changed their interest rate, which means they pay out less rent money. It went from 17% down to 14%, something like that. I'm not going to, there's point something, but we're going to go into details. In 37 days' time, we'll have our NFT will be finished, and we'll make another video on that and see if we can get that sold. And that would be great news, actually selling a house on this game. So we have a whole load of stuff going on, guys. I look forward to seeing you in the next videos, and I'll speak to you soon. Crypto Angel, over and out.